Welcome to the Deep Dive. We take one source, unpack it, and pull out the key ideas for you.
And today our source is some excerpts from Embracing Forgiveness, Life's VIP Ticket.
Quite a title, isn't it? Makes you think.
It really does. Forgiveness as, well, as a VIP ticket, it sets up a specific expectation.
Exactly. So our mission for this deep dive is pretty clear. What does that metaphor mean? Why link forgiveness to, a better life, a more fulfilling one?
The source gives us this central quote, which kind of sums it up.
Yeah, it says, you can shout from the rooftops all the wrongs that were done to you, but when you embrace forgiveness, it feels like getting VIP tickets to the party of life.
Powerful contrast there. Shouting about wrongs versus embracing forgiveness.
One seems focused outward, on the hurt, the injustice.
And the other, forgiveness, is framed as something internal that unlocks, well, this party.
It's interesting. It doesn't ignore the wrongs, does it?
Yeah.
It acknowledges you could shout about them.
No, it doesn't deny the pain, but it suggests that holding on to it, maybe that keeps you outside the party. Complaining, like you said earlier, instead of going in.
Yeah, like focusing on the bouncer who didn't let you in last time, instead of trying the door again.
That's a good way to put it. And think about the sheer energy resentment takes. Constantly replaying things.
It's exhausting.
Totally. So the source seems to suggest forgiveness frees up that energy, that mental space.
So these VIP tickets,
Yeah.
It's not really about excusing what happened.
Doesn't sound like it. It sounds more like it's about giving yourself a better deal.
An upgrade for your own experience, your own life.
Precisely. And notice the phrasing. It feels like. That's important.
Ah, yeah. It points to the subjective experience, the emotion of it.
It's a feeling, a sense of release maybe, not just ticking a box that says, I forgive.
Okay, so a feeling of release, of opportunity maybe, but opportunity for what? What is this party of life the source mentions?
Well, if holding on to anger drains you and maybe isolates you,
then letting go might mean more connection, more joy.
I think that's the implication. A state of, greater well-being, less burden, maybe more presence in the moment. That could be the party.
So forgiveness isn't just about closing a chapter on the past.
No, it's more like actively choosing to step into a more positive present, engaging with life.
Right, instead of being stuck looking backward.
And the VIP part, maybe that suggests something extra, not just baseline okayness, but like a richer experience.
Deeper engagement, more inner peace, maybe.
It could be that sense of freedom that comes when you're not constantly fighting old battles in your head.
It's interesting. The source highlights the feeling, the outcome, the party.
But not so much the how-to.
Yeah, it doesn't detail the steps to embrace forgiveness.
Which makes you wonder, doesn't it? Could the source be hinting that the decision itself, that internal shift,
is the ticket?
Maybe. That the intention, the willingness to let go, is what starts changing how you feel and what you feel you have access to.
So the power isn't dependent on the other person changing or apologizing.
Seems like it's entirely within you, your choice.
Okay, so wrapping this up, the core idea from embracing forgiveness seems to be, that choosing to forgive is fundamentally an act for yourself.
Yeah, an act of self-care almost. Prioritizing your own emotional freedom.
Opening yourself up to that more vibrant life, the party symbolized by those VIP tickets.
Exactly. Letting go of the past hurts lets you walk through the door.
So here's something for you, the listener, to think about. Consider any burdens, any resentments you might be carrying around.
And just ask yourself, what kind of VIP access to maybe a more joyful, freer experience might choosing forgiveness unlock for you? Something worth pondering.